Good morning, everybody. CJ Van Sletman, CJ Goes Live. Steel City Houses, 27-year real estate investor, landlord, play Xbox with the tenants kind of guy. Today, we are in the lovely little city of Somerset. I wasn't going to do a video here today, folks, and if you're new to the channel, I'm an investor, I'm a landlord, and I have been for the past few months going around to grocery stores. Why? Because grocery stores are killing us right now. Folks, maybe you know somebody who is hungry, can't afford to eat. Maybe you're hungry and you can't afford to eat because the prices of groceries are so high. With the cost of inflation right now, a lot of folks, maybe you're in this position, can't pay a credit card, you have to choose between your rent or food for your family, or you have to choose between paying for your car payment so you can go get your groceries. It's a tough time for everybody right now, especially senior citizens, students, folks on fixed income, people on SNAP. And like I said, I wasn't going to do this video today, but I woke up and I saw an article from a company called Solitaired, and I'll put the link up. And it ranked this grocery store, not this one exactly, but the one in Pittsburgh, as the worst grocery store in Pennsylvania. Now, I've been to these grocery stores many, many times. It's a chain, and I wanted to walk into this one because I haven't been to this one yet, and I wanted to take a look and see what the prices were like, and I wanted to see if it was comparable to the one in Pittsburgh. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a nice place, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna walk in. We're going to take a look at what this grocery store is like. It's a local grocery store to Pennsylvania, and you guys may not have it, but it's comparable to like a Wegmans or a Publix. So let's go ahead and take a walk through, and let's see what prices are like at this grocery store. Ready? Let's go. According to this study, Americans really love Trader Joe's, Wegmans, and Costco, and really don't like Kroger, King Soopers, and Save-A-Lot. Okay, let's stop and take a look around. Everything looks clean and neat and tidy. Guys, I've been to some grocery stores. I'm sure if you are subscribed to my channel or if you watched my videos before, there's some grocery stores that are like hellholes. So we're gonna see what this one is like. Let's see. Baby seedless watermelons, $3.99. $4 for a baby seedless, it's about average. Autumn crisp. I have not tried these grapes. Anybody has? Oh wow, that's not bad. That's 2 pounds. So it's only $2 a pound. Not bad at all. $2.49 a pound for sugar bee, cosmic crisp, or ambrosia apples. These look good. I got plenty of fresh produce here. Wow, $3.99 for a pound of romaine lettuce. Yikes. $3 for some celery. I don't even know what the heck that is. Carrots. $2.49 for carrots. Folks, what are you paying in your neighborhood? $4.99 for broccoli. Oh, wow. It's a little bit up there. Oh, you got the organic up here too, folks. Who's an organic head? Who likes their organic food? Well, it's like double the price, so it must be really delicious. Get in a fight with the wife? Want to make up? Well, for $10, she'll probably love you again. And we're back to apples. You're looking anywhere from $1.99 to $2.99, averaging about $2.49 across the board. It's decent. $3.49 for Honeycrisp. Why? I don't think I've had these in a long time. If any of you have tried the Honeycrisp, comment below. Strawberries. 1 pound package. Great price. 2 for $5 this week. Like the blackberries? Yep, me too. This is also on sale. 2 for $5 this week. Feeling tropical? Well, it's February, and where I'm at, the tropics would be welcome. But I can pretend I'm in Jamaica for $3.99. That's a pretty good deal, actually. But if you get them cored, they're $5. So they charge you $1 to core them. I think it's almost worth it. What do you guys think for the extra buck? Anybody ever try and core one of these bad boys? It sucks. All right, this is a new one for me. Tricolor Moscato grapes. I've never heard of these before. What are these? Paid about 65 cents for one lime. Does anybody remember when a bag of limes was like 65 cents? And a lemon is 89 cents. One lemon, folks. You're looking at like $1.25 an orange here. They look good, but for $1.25, I don't know. You tell me. Grapefruits, $1.50 a grapefruit. Well, they have a nice assortment of pre-made salads. If you like salad, I do. I used to buy these things for my kids all the time, and then they kind of went out of whack in price, $4.49. And sometimes, if you look real hard, you can find the extra savings at a place like this. See, this is a great deal here. This was regular $18, and it's on sale for $9. Way to go, Giant Eagle. Avocados, 2 for $3. Want some stem tomatoes? $3.49 per pound. If I didn't know any better, I would probably think that's not a bad deal. But I do know better, because at Aldi and at Shop and Save, you can get 10-pound bags of potatoes for around $3 to $4. A little over $1, about $1.20 for yellow onions, red onions, sweet onions. They're all around the same price. As you can see, it is a nice, spacious store. They have a great deli with fresh meats, and wonder why it's ranked worst. All right, audience, if you know me, you know I'm crazy for cheese. I'll eat any cheese. I don't care what I'll even try that Casu Marzu cheese with the maggots in it. Seriously. Cheese is very, very reasonably priced. Ooh, they have cheese curds. Oh, yes. How many ounces? 5 ounces. Aldi is $4 for 12 ounces. So you get more than double at Aldi for that price. But the price of cheese is very reasonable. Go back to one of my videos I did last month at Whole Foods. And then I think it was one at Metro in Canada. And then we did Sprouts in Orlando. And some of the cheeses there were $33 a pound. You're not going to find that here. You're going to find like $7, $8, $9 for like the most expensive cheeses, $6, $7, $8, $9. I know I'm spending a lot of time on cheese because I love cheese. I see more often than not these prepared foods, they punish. You know, like people don't buy them because $8 for a calzone. I mean, you can almost go to a restaurant and get a calzone for $8. And then how much is like this little, how much is a wedge sandwich? Turkey and Swiss multigrain, $6.49 for a sandwich. And this is a little out of bounds in my opinion. 3 eggs, like 3 freaking eggs for what, $6, $5.49? I think that's a little out of control. Here you go again. Here's like the soups, you know, they're $9. They're reduced to 8. Gee, I wonder why. This one here is gonna probably spoil today, and that's why they're getting rid of them. Maybe try pricing them like at a normal price, like try pricing them at like $3.50. That way you don't have to take $3.50 off and trick people and have your product go bad. And here's some more. Here's some more of these. New price, save $2.80. Here's some more of the prepared meals. I mean, these things are, you save $1.20. That's not really a big deal. But you got these meals for one for $5.99. Yeah, they're definitely for one. Maybe one like very small person who's not that hungry. Another extra savings up here. They're kind of everywhere, folks. Well, they got booze. So you can come to this store and get hammered and only spend $300 instead of $1,500 like Whole Foods. They got a pretty nice selection too, and it's on the other side. So if you're into booze, then this might be the spot for you. You can skip the state store and just come here and stock up on everything that you need. I don't drink alcohol because to me alcohol is poison. But if you do and you like poison, you'll love this place. Having a small birthday party, well, you can get this cake here for $50.99. But if you're having a bigger party, then you can get this cake here for $28.99. Now I'm not sure how much bigger. It looks like it's maybe double, but I don't think the math really works out actually. $28.99. I don't know. Do you guys buy these kind of cakes or you just make them at home? I think Carlo wants you to buy his and not make it at home. $6 for breadcrumbs. Why? Why? Just buy like a $1 loaf and break it up yourself? I don't know. Do you guys buy breadcrumbs or? I don't. Like cherry pie? Well, there was a band back in the 90s called Warrant. And they wrote a song called Cherry Pie. It's fantastic. Here, you can get your cherry pie fix for $9.49. 1 pound, 9 ounces. Looks good. Looks fresh. Okay, now I am truly, truly confused. Why is this pie in a box $18? Riddle me that. Okay, this is scary, folks. For those of us who like shrimp and seafood, this is $1.5 pounds for $30. $40. Wow. Almost getting to Whole Food prices. Well, she got it for you, huh? Yeah, it's nice. San Fran.
I'm a Ravens fan.
Okay, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Snow crab clusters. If you like snow crab, this is absolutely the place to come because you can get 3 pounds here. If you know math, $27.42. They look small. Like, you know, they don't look like there's a whole lot of meat on them, but if you want to impress your friends with crab legs, go for it. Over here, though, they have snow legs for $6.99 a pound. These look actually like almost as good as the snow crab clusters. When did salmon get so expensive? $25, $26 for salmon? Let's see how many pounds it is, though. 2 pounds. So it's about $13 a pound. Does anybody like salmon? I'm not a big salmon fan. I prefer more like white fishes like this. Like this is a decent price. $10 for haddock. Here's an idea of what some of their prices are for their fish, their fresh fish. So ocean perch is $6.99 a pound. Boneless salmon fillet, $12.99 a pound. Cod fillet, fresh tilapia, salmon fillet, I guess, if you're French. So there's quite a selection here. $8. One of my last videos, I think we were at Bilo in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and they were like $10. You don't even want to go to Whole Foods, forget it. $8.99 a pound, but that's a good price. $8 for one of these tails. That's a pretty decent price. And then here you got the fresh shrimp, $19.99 a pound, $14.99 a pound. And then you got, look at these colossal boys. Oh my God, $24.99. Anybody ever try these? I used to eat these when I lived in Florida. Whenever I travel back to South and Central America, I make sure I grab these prawns. Boy, these are amazing. Okay, everybody's favorite part, meats. But there's not going to be any big surprises here. $6.99 a pound for sirloin steak. Where else can you find that, folks? Flat iron steak, this is my favorite, but a little bit pricey here, $13.99 a pound. Still cheaper than Walmart or pretty much anywhere else. You like a big steak? You want the big choice cab VIP rib steak? Whatever this is. It's $35 for a couple of steaks. I guess they're really, really thick, though. It's probably really worth it. No matter where I go, this one baffles me, folks. $8, $9, $10, $12. I've seen as high as $14 for cube steak, for a pound of cube steak. Why? What has gone on with cube steak to make it so expensive? Well, here's another shot of the store. Looks pretty clean to me. Everything looks organized. There's not stuff thrown all over the place like a lot of other grocery stores that we go into. But I do see that I was talking with the produce manager, and they had a deal yesterday for a pound of chicken breast for $1.99, and they sold like a gazillion. That's why we're bare here. You can see here's like some more with card. So you can use a discount card here, and it's a Giant Eagle shopping card, and it gives you discounts on your food whenever you shop. So if you're in the PA area or Ohio or Indiana, you can get yourself a Giant Eagle card and you'll be able to get the sale prices. Otherwise, you're gonna have to pay the full prices. But like these bag meals, like this is a really good deal. I think it's probably what? Oh, it's only 6 ounces. Good Lord. They just keep making them smaller and smaller. But for $5, you know, you can make it chicken. This is a good deal, actually. This is a really good deal. How many ounces is this? This is 6 ounces as well. So 6 ounces for $3, that's not bad to make chicken for fajitas, guys. Comment below if you like chicken fajitas or steak fajitas. Which one do you prefer? Now, you may not get all the stuff here that you get at Whole Foods, but you're not paying Whole Foods prices either. You still can get like oat milk and the Chobani oat milk, and it's reasonable. It's $4.79. It's cheaper than anywhere else, really. The almond breeze, $3.99, which is actually decent. Has anybody tried these? Wow, Nature's Basket, $2.69. $2.69. Okay, all right, folks. I know it's generic, but geez, Silk. Anybody try the almond milk? 2 for $6. That's a really, that's a good deal, actually. My daughters drink that a lot. And this Fairlife, I've always been curious about. Comment below if you've ever tried the Fairlife. It's $5.49. I remember when it came out, it was $3.99. So it keeps going up, but if you have your Advantage card and you buy 3 of them, you get them for $3.99, $4 a piece anyway. Price of milk, regular, you know. If you need the lactate whole milk, it's only $6.49. It's not bad at all. $4.29 for a 2-gallon of milk here. And yeah, I can see how people can say it's kind of nasty and stuff like that, but really, is this going to deter you from buying your groceries? I don't think so. For years, I had my daughters and my son convinced that chocolate milk came from only brown cows. Well, they don't believe that anymore, but maybe if you tell your kids, it'll be a funny story down the line. Okay, who likes hot dogs? I do. I bet you do too. I know there's a lot of talk about hot dogs with the nitrates and the nitrates and nitrites and all the garbage and the GMOs and everything, but there are some options here. And guys, seriously, hot dogs have gotten crazy. Like right here though, you can, if you look real hard, you can get some discounts, all natural. But I noticed that what they've done is they've made the hot dogs a little bit smaller, and they've reduced the size of the packaging. So where you used to get like 8 hot dogs, you get like 7 now, sometimes 6, sometimes like 5. Now these Bar S hot dogs, I've gotten so much trouble on my last few videos of folks who were mad at me because I said Bar S was not delicious. Well, I guess it's dealer's choice, right? It's up to you guys. If you've never tried these Salins, they're really, really good. And they're $5.49, so they're in line with prices like everybody else right now. The Smith's is good too. But comment below, what is your favorite hot dog wiener? I think if you ask most people in the audience, well, I'll ask you, do you like bacon? Because prices vary, okay? $8.99, but you're getting, I think you're getting what? You're getting 1.5 pounds here, and this is like good bacon. Is it $12.99 good? You decide. But you know, you're gonna spend an average, like here's another one. You grab this one here, extra savings, $3.49. Who's saying no to $3.49? And then their off-brand, their Sugardale, is $5. Now you can find bacon for $4.25 at Aldi, but it's not the same bacon. See, new price $6.99. You save $3. That's center cut bacon, which is better. It doesn't have the fat, but if you like the fat, more power to you. Jesus, this is where it gets crazy though. Like everywhere is the same price. It's not unique to Giant Eagle here. Everywhere is between 17 and $20 for this Wright brand bacon. Want to make a sandwich? Well, it's not as cheap as it used to be. You're looking at $5.49 for the Hillshire Farms, which is better, obviously, than the Giant Eagle sliced ham and rotisserie. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But this Land O'Lakes, this one here is also an option for you. It's okay. I've tried it before. And it's 1 pound for $7, so it's not bad. But if you jump over here, these guys here, they're small, right? They keep making them smaller and smaller. 9 ounces now, so it's just under ½ pound. I've seen them as small as 7 ounces, guys, for $7. Like Lunchables? Well, I know a lot of people do. You know why I know that? Because I got about 1 billion comments telling me that Lunchables are delicious. And I don't deny that they're delicious. But for $3 for a Lunchable now, I think that's a little too high priced for me. If you jump over to the cheap guy, these ones are not nearly as good. They're $1.49. But if you go to Walmart, you can get these for still $1.88. So that's quite a big difference. And then these Hillshire Farms are also cool for the kids to take to school. And then these are new. I haven't seen these yet. These are Oscar. Anybody try these ones? These ones are awesome. You know, you send your kid to school with a suit and tie, and this is the kind of meal they have at lunch. Dreaming of Florida? Can't afford the plane ticket? Well, you can get yourself some Minute Maid original orange juice here, and it is 59 ounces, 2 for $6. So it's $3 a piece. That's pretty good. If you prefer Tropicana, 2 for $7. And if you like Simply Orange, which I like, but don't like to pay the price, 2 for $8. So $4 a piece, but you do have to have your Advantage card. They do have the Simply Lemonade. This is new. Anybody try this? Wow, I'll definitely want to try this one. Need some chip for the dip? Well, you're gonna have some dip right here. $3.80 Gallagher's French onion dip, and that will give you 1 pound. Not bad, not bad at all. I do remember though, right before pandemic, these were under $2, so they've kind of doubled. Sour cream has gone insane, and cream cheese. I'm gonna get to the cream cheese at some point here, but $3.19 for the squeeze. I like the squeeze one better because you don't have to dirty a spoon, and it's just more convenient anyway. These are some of the best prices I've seen on Chobani. Actually, we were in Market Basket, I believe, about 3 weeks ago, and some of these were over $2.50 for one. Here you're getting them for $1.05 a piece because it's 10 for $10.50. I think that's a great price. Do you guys like Chobani? And if you do, what flavor do you like? I think I like them all personally. Oikos is another great brand. I love them. This is made by Dannon, and I usually don't buy them because they're $1.79 or $1.59. Today they're on sale for 10 for 10. So, and the cool thing is you don't have to buy 10 of them, you know. You can buy like one and just pay $1. That's the cool thing about this Giant Eagle. Want to sprinkle some cheese on that pizza? Well, a 1 pound bag is going to cost you $4.29, and then a 8 ounce bag is going to cost you $2.49. And that is about 50 cents more than the price at Walmart. Now, if you come over here and we look at these cheese slices, which are awesome, these are $2.22 at Walmart, and they're $3.79 here. But that's the Walmart brand. So let's compare the real brands. The Sargento is like the good one. It's about comparable, but it's about 40 cents more expensive here to buy these cheese slices as opposed to going to Walmart. But if you're here, you might as well spend the 40 cents. It ain't gonna kill you, right? It's very sad what's happened to cream cheese because I don't buy bagels as much as I used to anymore. $3.99. My girls love cream cheese. If I buy this brick, it is done by this afternoon. Seriously, folks, do you guys like cream cheese? If you go next door, the original cream cheese by Giant Eagle is literally half the price. It's $2.19, and I bet you it tastes just as good as Philadelphia. Oh, the last 5 videos I've bitched and complained about the price of Country Crock. $8, $9 here. It's $6. See, this is the thing I don't understand, folks. How can one place charge $9 and one place charge $6? That just shows that it's corporate greed, because they decide exactly what it is they're going to price these items at. MSRP doesn't even matter. $6 for Smart Balance. And I know some people really do need to get that Smart Balance. And I'm sorry that it's $5, but you know, if you want to have margarine or butter, I guess that's the price you pay, right? $2.49 for Land O'Lakes. This is cheaper than across the board, even this Kerrygold. Across the board, this is the cheapest place I've seen for butter in quite a while. You guys notice the price of eggs creeping back up? Well, this is like the cheapest one you can get, and it's a dozen eggs, and it is is it Eggland's Best? Yeah, it is. So these are decent, right? $3.49. I guess it's a good price, but you can go to Aldi still. There's Aldi right next door actually, and I'll go in there after, and their eggs are like $1.16 still. $7.49 for the pasture raised. Who eats the pasture raised and why? I'd love to know. When my kids sent me out a few weeks ago to find cat litter, I hadn't bought cat litter for a long, long time, but I couldn't believe the price of cat litter. Now this is a bigger box, $23. Walmart is $23 for like a box that size. This is like a really big box. Here it's $15.99 for 14 pounds. I don't even know. My daughter's changed the cat box, so I don't even know how much actually pounds money uses, but the prices here are very reasonable, I guess, compared to even Walmart. Where are you shopping for your cat litter and your cat food? Cat food has become very expensive too. Here's an adult bag of Blue. This is, honestly, this is the most expensive food for animals anywhere. Every grocery store I go to, it is the most expensive. $36, $38 for under 10 pounds. Some of them go up to $100 I've seen at Whole Foods. Nutrish is a good one. Fancy Feast I don't think is that good. I don't even really know which one. I know we don't feed our cat Blue, but I know we don't feed him Meow Mix. What do you feed your cat if you have a cat? And what are you paying for cat food? Like here's Meow Mix, $6.79. Big bag. How much is that? 13.5 pounds, $18.49. So pretty reasonable for like Meow Mix if that's, you know, what you're shopping for your cat. Because being on a budget, most of us, we have to like, you know, make sure that we can afford to feed our animals as well as our family, right? Have a dog? Well, I don't, and I'm glad I don't, because dog food here, and here we go. This is Blue. Yep, it's the Blue. $78 for 24 pounds of food. I don't know how much a dog eats. Maybe comment below how much your dog eats and what kind of food you'd buy. But I know these Blue are the bottom shelf. They're the most expensive ones that you can buy. $33.99 for Dish. I've never heard of this one. If you have, comment below. So I see this rows everywhere, and here's the original price everywhere is $13.99. $8.99 on sale. Gee, I wonder why. Because people are not, who the hell is buying a $14 frozen pizza? Are you? And if you have bought this, is it good? Because I haven't tried it yet. I haven't had the guts to spend 14 bucks on it yet. Oh, worst grocery store in America. I don't get it too often, but when I do, I like ice cream, but I'm lactose intolerant, so I shouldn't eat it. But you can, and you can actually afford it here. If you're not worried about Breyers or all the expensive ones, you know, these ones I get for the girls and for my wife, and they love them just the same. $3.29, and you know, Breyers $5, $6, $7. You can buy 2 of these for the price of 1 Breyers. If you're into box meals, that's good for you. I'm not, but if you are, buy them on sale. This is how we do them. $3 a piece for all of these flavors here. Even the ravioli, yum. Run out of time to make breakfast for the kids. Got to get them on the bus. Well, you can give them one of these Hot Pockets, and I'll tell you what, they are delicious. I love these. $2.99 on sale, regular $3.99, so $2 per pocket usually. What in the world happened to the price of waffles? Kellogg's, you're killing me, man. $4.49, and you get what, 12 pancakes? Oh, it's pancakes. Same difference, I guess. Here's the strawberry Kellogg's Eggo waffles, and what you get? You get 10 of them in here for $3.49. I don't see a generic brand around here. Here's a nice view of the front of the store. Anybody see any reason to call this the worst grocery store in the United States? I haven't seen a reason yet, honestly. Let's keep going. Want some corn? Well, buy it on sale. You save yourself 30 cents. That's not even that much, guys. $1.29. Like Walmart's like $1.18 now. So what are you saving? A dime there? Not very much. Let's just shop here. Has anybody else noticed, like, Ore-Ida potatoes, all the potatoes, like, going into the stratosphere here with the prices? $4, $5, $6 for potatoes. Are you guys still buying these, or are you just making your own? Just buying like potato, even just to buy a potato is like, you know, a 10-pound bag here is what, $8? So I'm not sure which is a better deal, to make it yourself or to throw it in your deep fryer or your air fryer. What would you do? What a travesty. I remember when Texas toast was like $1.50 for a box of 8. Now even the cheapy ones, the New York, are $3.99, $3.49 without the cheese. And then I don't know Kohl's. I haven't had Kohl's. If you have, comment below. But then next door, they got their generic brand, but they have knots and sticks and stuff like that. $3.29, so it's a little bit of a savings. Guys, if you're getting any value out of this, click the like button and give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel and help me make some more of these videos for you guys. I love this stuff. And wow. See what I mean, guys? When you come into these places, sometimes you get like mad surprised, because you go from $8.29 to $4.99. That's an absolute deal. This, not so much. You're saving a couple bucks. But like this up here, you know, this is like 40% savings. It seems like every bag chicken, no matter what it is, just keeps going up and going up. And now we're looking at $10, and you're getting 22 ounces, 1.37 pounds. Like every ounce counts for these corporate companies, you know what I mean? Every ounce is an extra nickel for them. Come down here, you got the family bag, $12.99. This is the same price everywhere you go pretty much, unless you're going to Whole Foods and paying $30 for a pound. Huh, what real chicken tastes like, huh? This is a chicken burger. I wonder why it's less than half price today. How many ounces? You're getting, what, 32 ounces. So you're getting 2 pounds. It's not, for $5. This is something definitely to pick up on your way out, just for fun, just to see if it tastes like real chicken. Don't want to afford Coke and Sprite and Pepsi at $3.69 for a 2-liter? Well, come over here and $1.25 will do you just right. And then you can get these Fagos. Fagos like really popular in some parts of the country, and in other parts of the country it is not. Do you drink Fago? Let me know. A lot of you guys keep saying drink water, drink water, drink water, drink water. Don't buy pop. Well, look at what a gallon of water costs now. I was shocked yesterday when I went to Sam's Club or Walmart, and a gallon or a 24 pack of water was $6. Here, Diamond Creek ionized pH alkaline. I've heard this is like snake oil, but if you drink it, tell me why. I'm curious to know. Tell the audience, please. Okay, now typically I'd say this is a good deal, 2 for $6, but something confuses me here. What happened to the size of this? Like, why are these all so small now? 13 ounces, so you're buying 26 ounces for $6. That's not that great of a deal. But see, if you buy 2, you get 2 free here for the Oreos. So you're spending, just under 14 bucks and you're getting 4 boxes. That's a pretty good deal. They got a ton of them here. The Cheerios are all buy 2, get 2 free. Those are great deals. So if you're, loaded, I've never seen this one. Oh my gosh. This is the only cereal that I will really eat, and my kids love it too. What cereal do you guys eat? Do you buy the generic or do you buy the name brands? Like my son, he likes these corn pops, but I'm like, no son, not for $5.49. You're gonna eat whatever's on sale this week, my guy. And a lot of people have commented in my previous videos. You can go back and take a look at some of them. I'll throw some up on the screen here in a second. Dino Bites, cinnamon toasters. I've had these. They're close enough. You know what I mean? Like if you have little kids who are not picky, then maybe these bags are for you. Want some extra buttery, artificially flavored syrup? Mrs. Butterworth's will sell you one here. It's 24 ounces for $4.19. But then you can go upstairs to the generics, and they are $3.19 for the same size. Original, butter, original. And then you got the Log Cabin here. Which syrup do you guys like? Like, what's your favorite? The Log Cabin, I think I've tried once, and I remember it was good. But usually, here's the Pearl Milling, which used to be the Aunt Jemima. Is anybody still buying the Pearl Milling, or do you guys miss the Aunt Jemima? I kind of miss the Aunt Jemima. You know, cancel culture kind of sucks in this country. Everybody's trying to cancel everybody, and it doesn't make sense to me. Oh, juices. We used to buy these all the time, and they were $1.50 for the longest time. Then they went to $2, then to $2.50, and now they're $3. V8 Splash. They are delicious, but they're filled with sugar, but we'll love them. Well, they're not ripping you off on coffee here. You're getting this big old Maxwell House for $12. Yeah, you can afford to drink coffee again. Have your morning Joe. And don't spend $12 at Starbucks. Just grab your Starbucks here. $3.79. Boom. Too sophisticated to drink coffee. More like a tea drinker. Well, they got some great prices on tea here. $4.19 on sale for $2.19. I'm a green tea kind of guy. But then again, I'm an any kind of tea guy. And then they have the generic ones over there are actually more expensive. Oh, this is Lipton. Lipton, then you're getting what? 20 bags, only 20 bags. And here you're getting 20 bags of Lipton for $1.89. Not quite sure what the difference is. Decaf? I didn't even know they made a decaf tea. Did you? I'm not surprised, but I do have to show it because you might be. Olive oil, guys, extra virgin olive oil. When in the world did the price of olive oil go so high? $49. If this was not on sale, would you guys be buying this? And why would you buy it? $49, $29, $29.95, $29.99. And then up here, the smaller ones that are 48 ounces, these ones are 25 bucks. Holy guacamole. This is one of the things that's going to be going up and up and up in 2024, guys, so be aware. 2 for $4 is actually not a bad deal. I remember when these were $1.20. Now they're $2.39 a piece, but you can get the generic ones for $1.09. But I guarantee you, this is not going to last for long. This is one of the top 10 things that economists say the price is going up on this year. When in the world did bone broth, chicken broth, any kind of broth really? I know bone broth's always been a bit more, but you're looking at $6 for some bone broth. Yikes. But if you come down here, they have garden vegetable broth, beef broth. Here you go, $1.69 for the beef broth and $1.69 for the vegetable broth, $3.29 for the chicken stock. Oh, they have a great assortment of flours here. We do a lot of cooking, so we use a lot of flour, and we have recently started experimenting with gluten-free for our restaurant for our customers, and prices are $5.29. They're cheaper than Walmart, that's for sure, and they're half the price of Whole Foods. All right, one place that is not ripping you off is Giant Eagle for their spices. Now here we go, like $5.59, some specialty stuff, but you know, look at all these $5 spices on sale for $2. This is when you come and you grab 5 of them at a time. And even these ones here, they're $1.25 at Dollar Tree, so you're saving 14 cents. But is it really worth it to drive all the way to Dollar Tree to save a few pennies? Probably not. But don't get it twisted, folks, they do have the expensive spot. What the hell is this? $23.89? Oh my god. Saffron. Holy cow. Wow. Does anybody in the audience use saffron? I'd love to know. Pasta, anyone? Yeah. $1.49 for linguine, $1.39 for vermicelli. The Giant Eagle brand's got you here. And look at this. Everything is on sale here. Pretty much everything, $1.49. These are some of the best prices for pasta that I have seen in quite a while, folks. And these are 12 ounces. They used to be 16. These ones are 16, but they all used to be 16. This is still 16, but as you can see, shrinkflation is affecting us all, huh? $1.49 pot-sized spaghetti. What in the world is that? Is that just a nice way of saying a tiny bit of spaghetti for one person? Want some parm for that spaghetti? Well, Kraft will sell you theirs for $4.79, and Giant Eagle says, no way, sir. We're going to take off 50 cents. Delalo, they make a really good one too. But if you jump down here to the Giant Eagle brand, you're only paying $2.99. This one is crazy. Look at this. This, literally, I ate spaghetti last night. I put more than that on my spaghetti. I'm not kidding you guys, seriously. Who likes Parmesan? Comment below. Carbone says, forget about Delalo and Prego. Come see me. I'm $9.99 and I'm delicious. Who's paying $9.99 for their spaghetti sauce? I know Rao's is like $13 and everybody says it's amazing, and I've had it, and yeah, it is amazing, but it's not $13. I mean, Paul Newman, definitely, I support Paul Newman because he gives his proceeds to charity, and he's been doing that. Well, he's not here anymore with us, but he's been doing that for as long as I can remember. Prego, the Nature's Basket, there's some very affordable options, the Ragu, so you don't have to go high end. You can even go with this Ragu kettle cooked, $2.99. That looks pretty good, actually. Yum, yum. Thanks for sticking with me. If you've made it this far through the video, folks, and if you're a grocery store head like me, great prices on rice, I guess. I mean, they're about the same prices everywhere else now. Box rice, bag rice, they're all like, you know, $2.50, $2 here for the garlic and olive oil. Let's see, Seeds of Change, never heard of it before. 2 for $5, so it's on sale. Maybe people are not buying it, I'm not sure. Let me know if you've tried it. Now, this is not a bad deal at all. Mexican style rice and street corn, cilantro lime rice. One of my favorites, actually. Okay, the last 10 videos I've done, I've been very upset about the prices of canned fruits, because we used to eat canned fruits, and now I just don't buy them, because $3 for a can. I think what it is, you're paying for the aluminum before you're paying for the fruits. You jump up here to the Giant Eagle brand, Boom, they got you, $1.59. Need some gravy mix? Do not, I repeat, do not buy the McCormick's for $2. $2.19, come on now. Buy these. Look at the price on these, folks. 59 cents. Brown gravy. I make poutine. My wife makes it all the time. And we get this onion gravy. You can't find it cheaper anywhere else. This is a great price. It really is. Fast, cheap, easy. 2 for $3. Make yourself some potatoes. Make the kids some potatoes. This is good for a family of 4 or 5 for sure. You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Every time I go in a grocery store, one person asks me to reach up and get something for them. Oh, you're welcome, love. Have a great day. Okay, so we are looking at canned vegetables, which have gone completely insane. Not here. No corporate greed here, folks. $1 a can. But I saw something that really shocked me. $1.69, and look how small these cans are. This is the example of shrinkflation that I've been talking about, guys. $2.69 for a little can of mushrooms. I mean, like, it's 4 ounces. So it's a quarter of a pound for $2.69. Yikes. I am a Miracle Whip guy. My wife is a Hellman's Real Mayonnaise girl, and I keep trying to convince her that that's better than that. But you guys keep trying to convince me that that is the best one. Duke's. Why is Duke's so popular? I know it's real popular in the South. If anybody's tried Duke's, please comment below and let me know why, and why the price is so high for it compared to other mayonnaises. 1 gallon of vinegar, $4.49. Musselman is $7.39. And then Admiration is $4.49. They're all 1 gallon. Tell me why, folks. Why the price difference? Which one would you buy? Just want to make a sandwich and don't want to spend $8 on Dave's bread? Well, you can buy a loaf here for $1.39. King size, baby. We having a cucumber shortage or something? Because the bottles get smaller and the prices keep going up. I love pickles. The girls and I love pickles. We eat pickles almost every single day. But look at the prices now. You're looking at $4, some places $5, $6 for pickles. It's completely out of bounds now. But they have their own here at Giant Eagle, and they have their own spears, and they are $2.49. I've had them, and they are just as good as any other big box name that you can buy. Want some peanut butter for that J? Well, we eat peanut butter and J still, and the price has gone completely insane, at least 20% up over the past year or so. $7 for this bottle of Jif, and it's 40 ounces, so it's not that big. It's a little over 2 pounds, but like my daughter Autumn, she'll eat one of these by herself in a week. They also have this last chance clearance section, and everything is pretty much half price here. New price, 6A, some of it is. I always suggest that you check your end caps of your grocery stores, because here we go, street tacos. Who likes street tacos? I love street tacos. Oh my God, I love these. And they're on sale for $2. They're regular $4. See what I mean? That's one thing I'm gonna grab before I walk out of the store here today. Texas chili is a half price. You get like face creams and headache medication and all kinds of stuff here, guys. Come, always check your end caps, right? Here's one, Nature's Basket, penne rigate, whole wheat penne, and it's half price, guys. So in conclusion, folks, walking through this grocery store, it's nothing like the one in Pittsburgh, I'm sure, but a lot of the prices here are pretty good, but it's like everywhere else, you know. No matter where you go, you're going to find good prices on some things. You're going to find sales on some things, and some things are just going to be way overpriced. This is a big grocery chain, and I'm surprised they had that one failing store, but I guess it happens. But overall, I'd say that shopping here can save you a few bucks if you shop for the right things. And if you know somebody who's hungry, or you know somebody who's struggling, it's always a good idea to reach out and try and find some kind of program, social program, that can help them, because God knows we all have to eat, folks. And eating's not cheap these days, no matter where you go. But I would recommend this Giant Eagle Probably not the one in Pittsburgh, but there's a whole bunch of them out there, guys. I wouldn't let one store give a company a bad name, because these guys really are a great company. And if you go back through, if you watch the video, if you stayed this long and you watched the video, you saw that they're not price gouging on a lot of stuff. I'm standing next to the spices again. It's like $1.99 for spices, you know what I mean? But guys, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for being part of this journey with me. And keep the comments going down below and keep the conversation going. And please let me know where you'd like me to head to next, maybe which grocery store or which city. I'd be happy to travel because I love it. Happy grocery shopping, everybody. Enjoy your day.